and I'm really interested. I really do hope that there's a sequel. I don't know if it's been too long or if that's been canned, but I'm really interested to see um Anbu kind of, because I guarantee at least half of the kingpins that he's interacted with started out in a very similar situation to Anbu, where they started out wanting to protect the community,
Mm,
but then one thing leads to another and they end up just like any other mobster. And I
mm.
wonder, I would be really curious to see if Anbu follows the same kind of trajectory after being kind of like forced into this lifestyle. Like, as much as he wants to have a normal life, Chandра's not going to let him have a normal life, not until she's done with him. And everything else just kind of goes by the wayside for Chandra. So by extension, everything else goes by on the wayside for Anbu as well,
I also
including
think
his.
last we see of
Mhm.
Chandra, she's driving away with Gunnar. Gunnar's still alive. I'm pretty sure Gunnar's
What?
still alive. I think.
Yes, you're right. Because he is literally like, because his way of ending the cycle was by not killing
Killing.
Guna right then,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
was like, if you don't let me have a normal life, then um, I'm gonna kill everyone you
yeah.
know, including Chandra. So, and I found that interesting because like here he's making the alliance
Mm.
with Chandra, but then after he has that whole dock fight, which is so cool, um, he ends up. Hold on, I just want to watch this really quick. I love this whole scene.
Boys, men.
The choreography is just so
It
nice,
is. It's actually. It's very, very well shot.
and it's not too like jittery to where you don't really know what's going on within the chaos,
Mm.
which is very, very technical. And that guy was a cop, right? He's a part of the gang, but he's also a cop.
Which guy?
The guy who shot this guy right here.
Yeah. He's definitely a cop. I don't know if he's part of the gang. I don't remember.
Well, I know he has some kind of allegiance with what the heck is that guy's name?
Sendil.
Sendil, yeah, exactly. Because otherwise I don't know why he's here.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
he's pretty cool. And he's just blasting people. Where is it? So yeah. So basically, I also love this guy as an actor. I love it when he's in any Telugu movie and Tamil movie.
Do you know what's really funny is Danush so Anbu, the actor did
Mhm.
he did this really popular film called VIP. It stands for is
Heard of that.
it stands for Velayala Pattadari, which means a graduate without a job.
Mm.
And
Oh,
he
wow.
and the guy who plays Gunnar plays his dad in that film.
Oh, I see.
Which is why like oh my god, KK said I'm a VIP, which is actually true. I am a graduate without a job. Why don't you get off my case? You sound like my mother. Anyways,
Yeah, RRR, he was an RRR. Yep, that's where
oh, he was an art.
um,
I've not seen that still.
yeah. You haven't seen RRR, bro? What the
No,
hell?
no. You know what?
What
For
the
one
hell?
of these sessions, let me watch it and we can do a deep dive into that. Is it
Oh, yes.
is the
All
plot
day.
worth is it good?
Oh yeah, I think the plot. I mean, the plot obviously is like it's still an action movie, but I love the ideas that they were going for in terms of like community. It's also like a rebellion against the British Raj as well.
Yeah.
Um, it's a really cool movie. I love the story. I thought the story points were very poignant, but the action is just phenomenal. The dance sequence is
Okay.
phenomenal.
I know.
So,
Like no, do not, do not, do not, do not. I know
oh
that
yeah,
song
of
was a
course,
really popular from
of
this.
course.
Like, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
schedule that in.
that one won an
Puzzles,
Oscar.
welcome in. Oh god. Okay. Anyways, hi
Is that
puzzles.
Buzz?
Yeah, it's puzzles.
Hey,
The
Buzz was
puzzles.
good.
How are you? How are you? Long time no see. Dan, shut the hell up. He says, yeah. Yeah, welcome in. We're just doing a deep dive into Tamil cinema, which is a subsidiary of Indian cinema, you could say. Yeah. Okay, where were we?
We're talking about RR, but we will definitely we'll definitely need to watch RR at some point. Either when we get through this list or whenever. I'm totally down for it.
Malik, what the
There's
fuck
actually a
did
lot
you...
of oh yeah, no. So it's an inside joke. He has a sound alert in his chat that says that I always
I
do.
think I vaguely
So
remember this. Anyway.
that's hilarious. No, but yeah, I have a ton of Telugu movies that I would love to show you as well. Um, okay, what were we talking about in terms of? Yes, so I thought this part was interesting because to me this says like Anbu is basically like, I don't want anything to do with you, talking to Guna,
Mm.
and then when Guna like pulls the knife out or pulls the gun out and he ends up doing this, to me this says either Anbu is not trying to let Guna know that he is working with Chandra now, or he's establishing to Chandra herself, like, you may be are as a very, I mean, that's an
Exaggerated.
interesting take.
Oh,
That's an
is
interesting
it?
take.
Ooh, there must be
I don't know.
fighting words.
Yeah, I don't know if I would agree with exaggerated. But so
Ooh.
but like I don't know, do you think that he's like basically telling Chandra here, I'm not your dog, basically.
Do you
But
know
then
what?
again, Chandra lets him stay in her house, so I don't know how she's making sense of that.
I think they're playing chess. I didn't
Okay.
deep what you'd said. You know what you said about like Chandra doesn't give a fuck about Anbu. Like,
Hmm.
you're right. You're right. And I
Yeah.
think equally, I, I think equally he's the same, but not in the sense where like, because she's very revenge driven, right? Whereas for him,
Yeah.
I think it's like he would respect her as the widow of Rajan, but that's it. Like you said, I think
Mm.
there is an element of like, I'm not gonna turn around and be your bitch in the situation. Like,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
he now sees how she's manipulated the past like 15 years since he
Hmm.
died. Because when was it? I
Hmm.
think this was like 2003, right? Rajan died in 16 years. He died in
Right.
87. So that he
Hmm.
sees how she's manipulated the last 16 years. But yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I think there is a sense of him basically being like, we're in the same team, but only so long as it works for, not for me, for the community. The second you step out of
Exactly.
line,
I think that is actually the most accurate, most accurate way to put it, because in the beginning he's also looking for protection. Like he knows that people are coming to harm him. So I think he's also utilizing her protection as well,
mm,
while also establishing his own autonomy as much as he can with as much leverage as he has at the moment. But I think this entire like demonstration here was huge because I think this is what is going to like this is the only time we see Kingpin Anbu. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, just his entire demeanor, his face, the way I mean, look at how he's speaking. So, and this is not the same Anbu that we saw even 30
Nah,
minutes ago.
wanna
So you can tell that when his community is in question, like when the safety of his
Honey,
community is in
thank you for the
question, or
follow.
the
Hi, how are you?
you know,
Welcome to the club.
the honor of his community is in question, it's like he just completely switches up. And I do like that, but I'm very curious. Like I need to see what this evolves to. Like I
So
really
do
need to
I.
see what
And
this
like
evolves
looking at those lines, like when I come, I'll kill every last one of you. I feel like
to. Yeah.
that's fucking. Oh my god. Sorry.
Why are you barking for, bro?
Why are you barking? Exactly.
That's embarrassing. Anyway, Annie, tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Oh my god, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you, dog. Thank you. That's the first time someone's done that. That's actually warmed my heart. Thank you. I'm gonna start getting emotional. Anyways, oh my god. User just asked, how does he understand Tamil movies? User, through the magic of subtitles.
Right.
What?
Yeah, all day.
Also,
I live off subtitles.
in our deep dives, Malik will come with questions, and if he doesn't understand anything, I'm here to explain to the best of my abilities.
Mhm. Oh, what does Vada mean? Does that
Oh,
mean once
Vada
upon a
means
time?
north, so Vada
Oh, it means
Chennai
no.
is North Chennai, which
Oh, interesting.
another interesting point is, like you made a point at the beginning of the segment. You said that it's really interesting in how like the community plays, you know, how like in the, it's a gangster film, but it's not focused on the
Mhm.
gangsters, it's focused on the community. I would
Right.
argue that Vada Chennai, or their community, isn't just a setting or a location, it's in essence a character in the film, because
Mm.
like it protecting this community is what drives
Yep.
Rajan, and at the end it's what converts Anbu. So I would argue that
100%.
like even like Vada Chennai is such an apt name for this film.
That's a beautiful explanation, honestly. You're 100% right. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, because Rajan fell in love with the character of Vada Chennai,
Yeah,
and when he was killed for it, everything else kind of happened because of
yeah.
that. And then you have Anbu who ends up following. Yeah, I
Mm,
mean he's just falling in love with the same character. It's actually super super cool because it is not the first time I've heard of a movie making the environment the character, but this is one of the more subtle ways that I've actually seen it done.
right.
Because it didn't even stand out to me until you mentioned it, but
You have to
that's
really pay
100%.
attention. And like
Oh,
I
100%.
only got that after, like, honestly, like I've this is my third time watching it, but this time I watched it not
Mm,
passively. I was actively watching to try and pick up points that we could talk about. And like
mhm,
I think so, like it was just one of the things that stood out to me. I was just like, I think it's in the, like, you know how you made that point about like not any one character is morally right or morally wrong.
mhm.
They just do things for the sake of doing.
Right.
They're not characters, they're just people. And it's like
Yeah.
loads of our films often like glorify one character to hype up the film, but you don't have that.
Mhm.
I mean, you kind of have it with Rajan, I guess, but even that, like, he's introduced like so late in the film that I would argue that it doesn't really fall into that category.
Mm.
Um
I'm I see
yeah.
what you mean. I think he acted as a archetype for what motivated Chandra into her spiral.
Yeah.
Um, but he was also the uh like without him, then Anbu wouldn't have even been Anbu. He would have just been some regular dude in the village. So not only did him, like the entire existence of Rajana, matter to Chandra, but it also mattered to the main character, and it also mattered to the community itself. So I think Rajana or Rajan being that that catalyst makes
Mm,
so much sense, because everything was connected to him. Everything was connected to him. Everything that
yeah.
happens in the movie was connected to Rajana
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
some point in some way. So,
I was
but
gonna
have you ever seen the movie Kantara?
no. What language
So
is that?
that's Telugu. But
Who's in that? What's the
it
plot?
is so this one is more so like this movie actually makes it a point to make sure you know that the land is a character. So the land is actually called Kantara, and the entire idea is that this guy, his father was one of these figures for religious ceremonies, but
Mm,
he ends up disappearing after basically dedicating his soul and his family to the land. So every movie about Kantara is about this. It's such an interesting storytelling method because this character is in every Kantara movie, right?
mm.
But different he plays different people within his family lineage. It'll always
Okay.
be it'll always be this character, but his name will be different in each movie because each movie is a different place in time. Like Kantara 1 was modern day, Kantara 2 was back in like the 1800s, and then
Okay.
Kantara 3 I think is even further
That's
back than
right up
that.
my alley, actually. I might I
think
like
you'll like
things
it.
like that. I like continuity like that. So like I might actually give it a go.
Actually, can I show you just like a really quick scene?
Ani said that it's a Canada movie. Ani, did you like
Is it
it?
Canada?
Yeah, apparently. And Ani, I'm Tamil. I'm Tamil. Which is actually very
Yes.
interesting because just a quick promo.
Yes, he's right. It
Um,
is Canada.
Um, our next mine and Malik's next segment is we're gonna do two like Tamil Ulam focused movies. We're gonna do Kannathil Muthamittal and Neelera. So I don't know when that's coming. I'm not gonna say next week because of the heat wave. So I'm gonna say 2 weeks time. Just to give both me and Malik time to watch the films so we can deep dive into it. But yes.
This
I'm
scene
not-
right here.
Yeah. I've not seen any Canada films, so
I'm going to send you the link in case you want to have the audio, but it is so cool. I would
Ooh.
skip to. You can skip to about 50 seconds.
does it have subtitles? I'll read the subtitles because I don't want to.
I believe it does.
Yeah.
Although the subtitles, honestly, it's more so about the imagery more than the dialogue in the scene.
What's happening in the scene? Is it like
So this is Cantata 2, even though it says a legend chapter 1. They're not really following a timeline, they're kind of jumping all over the place. But in this context, his village was just taken over by a kingdom not too far away, but this kingdom has a deal with like a trade deal with Europe, and they're trying to exploit his tribe and his village to suffice the trade deal. And in doing so, they're basically like pillaging the entire village at this very moment. So a lot of his family members and friends have just died. And during this entire battle, they've all been calling on their deity, which is basically a form of Shiva. But yeah, calling on their deity to protect the land. And then this is when the deity answers the call and possesses the main character. And he always possesses the main character because he's attached to the lineage of that family.
Okay.
So
that's an interesting
are you
concept.
playing it?
I'm not. I'm just gonna watch because it's gonna mess up my
Okay.
setup here.
I just want you to hear the audio as well. So I will just stream my screen.
Oh,
But you don't have to.
Hold on. I hope I can hear it. Yeah, I can.
It's got some striking imagery for sure.
I think the reason the reason it would freak me out so much is because when I was in Sri Lanka, we went round visiting temples, and like there was a lady who I don't quite understand it, but she was telling us our futures because I don't know if it's because she had like God within her, like telling her what to say, or like I don't know. I don't know. But like I remember at the time, my cousin, who's 3 years younger than me, he was like to me, "I've seen this before. This is really scary." I turned to him and I was like, "Shut the fuck up and get a grip. This isn't real." And then she started doing shit similar to this, and I was just like,
no.
The way that I was holding on to my mom, and I was like, "If you let this woman come near me, neither of us are going back to the UK. I'm telling you right now." Like,
yeah, no, I'm all set with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
That movie, I think, yeah, very, very, very fun movie. I would say you should definitely watch it if you like the more deity based type of action, like epics.
I do. I also like things to do with like family lineage and like continuity in that sense. So like I might watch it because of that, because I do like that type of stuff.
Yeah. There is a certain order. You have to watch the second one first, and then the first one after that, and then the third one. I mean, technically, you're supposed to, when the third one comes out, you're supposed to watch that before everything, because it kind of runs backwards in terms of how they're setting up the timeline. But they can essentially make infinite stories of this, because it's the same location, just a different place and time, and there's a cycle. Like, yeah, there's like a spiritual cycle that happens within the land. So very cool movie. But that's what that reminded me of in terms of the land being its own character. Kantara makes it a lot more of a point, making the land its own character.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you brought it up in this, it 100% makes sense because it there and I was actually thinking about this too toward the end. There wasn't any like grand like climax for any one character. I mean, like, yeah, you had Anbu's fight, but there wasn't like a cinematic send off that you see in a lot of these Indian action movies when they ended because you can tell it wasn't really focused on the action and the fact that when the movie ends, you get this long pan out.
Yeah.
It's clear that this was the character that it was talking about the entire time.
It's literally showing Vada Chennai, like, which is
Yeah,
crazy. But it's
that's
also
pretty cool.
it's like it's set up for a sequel, right? Like, this isn't the
It
end of
totally.
Anbu's story.
Mhm.
I felt like the big climax is him getting the house, him becoming the new Rajan. That is the climax.
Yeah,
But
and it's so funny because like he did actually kind of stand for what the original Rajan stood for, as evident by the fact that he didn't want the politicians to sell out his community.
Yeah.
I guess there is a Vada Chennai 2 coming out.
Yeah, but I don't know when. They've been saying Vada Chennai 2 for so long.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah, this trailer was a year ago.
Dan, if you're in here, can you let us know when Vada Chennai 2 is coming out? Also, I'm just
Is
gonna.
this real? Is this a real trailer?
You'd be able to know by. Let me have a look on my laptop. No.
Not a real trailer.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of giving.
Actually,
AI.
it might be. Hold on. Guys, is Simba going to be in Vada Chennai 2? What? This came out 11 months ago. I think it's... No. This video is made only for showcasing the editing skills of the individual. It says it in the description.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Got it.
What did KK say?
That's
KK said, Vada Chennai 2 is currently in active development with filming scheduled to kick off after director Vetrimaran wraps up his current commitments. While official release date has not been finalized, the film is expected to hit theaters in 2027. If it's mid-2026 and they still haven't started filming, I doubt it's going to hit theaters in 2027.
Yeah, it takes at least a year and a half to even film.
I've heard Tamil spoken by Ulam Tamils before. There's minor differences in how I speak Tamil, I think. Ani Iyengar, I'm guessing you're from Tamil Nadu. Yeah, so that's actually it's interesting that you bring that up. I'll speak more on it on our next session. One of the reasons that I wanted these Elam focused movies for me and Malik to deep dive into is because I think the way so Malik, Tamil Elam is the northern and east province of Sri Lanka, which makes up the Tamil community, who were subjugated to persecution in the war.
The freedom fighters.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons that I want to watch these films is because the dialect between Ulam Tamil and Tamil spoken in Tamil Nadu, which is in India, is different. It's like how they've got different accents. It's like how
Shiv.
Oh, hi Shiv. Yeah, it's like how you and I are both speaking English, but I've got a British accent and you've got an American one.
Ah, I see. Or even Australian for that matter. I see. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a difference in dialect between Ulam Tamil and Tamil Nadu Tamil, and also a difference in certain like language or words spoken. So oftentimes, because we as Ulam Tamils are represented so little in these films, like I hyper focus on all these films, and like the way that they it's like someone speaking, a British person speaking in a very bad American accent. Or vice versa.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we get a lot of that.
And that's how it feels when you listen to it?
Yes. So that's one of the things that I want to touch on our next session.
Interesting. Okay, so the next ones are going to be Sri Lankan Tamil?
No. So they're still there. So Karnathil Muttamittal is a Kollywood film. It's from Tamil Nadu, but it's it has elements of Tamilolam in it. It's got Tamil Indian actors speaking in Ulam Tamil, and their accents are quite. The second one, Neelera, that I also haven't seen. I can't comment on it because I don't know what the accents sound like. I also don't know whether it's Ulam Tamil produced or Indian Tamil produced.
Mm.
Uh,
So do you want to do Kanato Mutamito?
Yeah.
Mutamito?
yeah.
Are we doing that one first before Anbe or
So Unbasivam is actually. Do you remember how I told you that there's one film that I want to change? We're gonna
yes?
remove Unbasivam.
Okay.
The third film that I wanted to put in there is actually more a comedy film, but the main character hails from Ulam Tamil. And
Okay.
his trauma from the war is slightly touched on in the film, which is why I thought I wanted to add it to the list. For those of you who are Tamil, I'm talking about Tenali, Kamal Hassan's film. But I'm gonna say watch that one last, and only if you have time, because the first two are more important.
So watch these
That
two
one and that
first,
one, yeah.
then
So
watch
you can
this
take
one
out
last.
Unbasivam. Unbasivam we will watch at
Okay.
some point because it's actually a very good film.
Okay.
But I think it just theme wise, it doesn't fit in with these two.
Gotcha. So what do you want to replace that one with? Or do you
We
want to just
could
watch
do
two for the next
Unbasivam as a
session?
standalone, how we've done Vada Chennai as a standalone. It's actually
Sure,
really
sure.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so Ani, I've got some of my friends are Indian Tamil, so whenever I call them, people are akka appadi irukkinga. But obviously I'll be like appadi irukkingal. But yeah. Yeah, cool. Where were we?
Yeah, no, so just wrapping up with this movie. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that stood out to me that I wanted to speak about. I actually want to see him in more movies. I haven't seen him in really anything. Is he only in Kollywood movies, or does he not jump back and forth between Kollywood and Kollywood?
Who are you talking about?
The main character for Vada Chennai.
Danish. He's he's Kollywood king. He's Tamil.
Kollywood.
He's done a couple of Hindi films.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, and this is the guy that was in the
Grey Man.
in that Great Man. Yeah.
And you can tell by his
Very
fight
cool.
scenes.
Okay.
Like I see why the Russo brothers wanted him in that. It was the Russo brothers, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I gotta watch more of his movies. I felt like it was such a. I know it wasn't the focus of this movie, but his action scenes were so good. Like when I saw that at the end, I'm like, yes, great. I'm happy to see that they're actually going full in on the action at this point.
Yeah.
But I want to see more of this guy kicking people's asses.
I think Danish
Definitely.
actually does fighting. He's one of the best at it.
Really?
Like people say that Vijay is the best dancer, and I agree. I think he is. He's up there.
Mhm.
Fighting is a lot more like a lot more people do it well, but I think Danish is one of the. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because like he's just so like it's this. I don't know whether it's his stance or the look in his face. Like he just does it so well.
So from what I witnessed, I think it's his carry through. So the way that he can carry through an action without making it seem obviously like he's pulling his punches or anything like that. And I don't know, dude, like he just has like his body type just comes off so like I don't know, it's hard to explain. He almost has like a martial artist kind of vibe to him.
He's
You know what I mean?
He's so yummy. I'm sorry, but I fancy him so much. Okay, let me actually relax.
No, but he genuinely has like a very like almost like a Bruce Lee kind of. Not saying he's
Yeah.
like a super talented like martial artist or whatever, but in terms of the aura that he's kind of emanating when he's fighting,
He definitely got
I get
aura.
very
I'm
much.
joking.
Yeah,
I'm
I
never gonna say that
definitely
again.
get that vibe.
There's a lot of his earlier films, I think, where all this man does is fight in his films.
Does he?
All he does,
I'm surprised by that.
even like from early days, he's always been that like like when he fights and he just stands and he's just like that
Mhm.
Bruce Lee like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like stiff and like he's just his whole frame is just like a knife.
Mhm.
He's had that.
Oh, actually, speaking of his frame, like I think that's actually kind of what sells his character. He's not like this big brooding like
No.
dude, you know what I mean? Like
He's
he
your
just
average Joe.
I don't know.
He's
Very
average
much,
Joe,
but he
and
holds his own.
yeah.
I love it.
Um,
I'm gonna watch looks like what's this one called? Vati? Have
Vati.
you heard of that?
Ooh, Vati. He doesn't fight. He fights in it a bit, but it's not. Oh, guys, what's a good one where Danish does a lot of fighting? I want to say Polladon, but like that's like really old.
He looks
One of
so
my
cool in this
favorites of
though.
his is Tirida Tiridi, but again, doesn't
Oh, this
really.
one isn't a fighting movie. I totally thought this was him holding a fucking machete. Nope.
He plays a teacher in this film actually.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What's a good Danish film where he's fight? Maybe Onegin. Onegin's very interesting. That the plot of that
Amazing.
film is. I kind of want you to watch that. Asuren. Okay, you know what? I've
Ooh,
not seen
Asuin
Asuren. Don't
has
come for
really
me.
good reviews.
Yeah. Oh my god, Ryan. I've seen Ryan and I really liked it. Ryan's a really
This
good
looks
one.
pretty sick.
This is another
Ryan?
Vegetarian one, I think, right, guys? Am I right? Am I wrong? Pattas. I didn't think I liked Pattas. My mom would say tea kudishile. Young Hearn, where are you from? Okay, don't hate me.
Yeah,
I
this is
also
going on my
didn't like
list.
Marty. Oh my god, there's this one. I said Polladon. There's this one scene in VIP where he's wearing like
Hmm.
this white vest and like his whole like. I mean, you might have to Google it. You might have to Google like VIP fight scene, but he just looks like an absolute beast, bro. He's just like his whole stance is like, born
This
in
year?
Madurai, moved to Berlin at 17. Okay, okay. Madurai is it's in Tamil Nadu, I know, but I don't know Tamil Nadu geography that well. That's interesting. I've
Very
not seen
cool.
Captain Miller. I don't remember the plot of the bird there. But yeah, there's this scene where he
Danush presents? What? He just has his own studio?
oh yeah,
There's
he's a
no
big
way.
shot, yeah. He's got his own
That's
like production company and
crazy.
everything. This guy's he's clear. He just makes movies. He's also like he writes songs, he sings them. I'm pretty sure he gets high as
Wow.
fuck and then does that. Oh my god, Vivi Dada! Hi babe. Hi
That's
Bunda.
huge. I did not know he was a baller like that.
Yeah, no,
That's
bro,
sick.
he's I told you his ex father-in-law is one of the biggest name in Tamil cinema. His ex
Mm.
father-in-law is the Robo guy.
Oh, no way. That's crazy. Yeah, wow, that's insane. That's
Yeah.
huge. That's huge.